if y'all been tuning in, y'all know I don't do no intros. We ain't got time for that. We come in here, we ain't got no fun and games. We just jumping into these topics. We got stuff to do. So for today's video, you read the title already. You know what we're doing. We're doing the top 3 NBA players that you want on your team, right? So we ain't talking about superstars. We ain't talking about no LeBron, no Steph, KD, AD, Jokic, none of that. We ain't doing that. That stuff is obvious. We want to go down to the mid-tier and lower guys, the guys who don't really get the recognition that they deserve for being the glue guys or the guys that's on the come up. So we're going to start off with number 3, Draymond Green. Now, I feel like he's been a consistent guy on this list for the past few years. I mean, he's in his older age right now, and he's, I don't want to say on the back end of his career. I feel like he still has the same impact. He's the glue guy. He's not the scorer. He's not the guy that you want to get 30 out of. You want to get probably 10 to 15, maybe 20 on a good night. And he's going to play some defense, get some loose balls for you, and he's going to get some rebounds. He's going to play make. He's that guy. That's what you want. He complements the superstars of that team greatly. You want that guy on your team. Every team doesn't have that guy, which is why a lot of teams aren't successful. But let's move on to number 2. Number 2, Christian Woods. Now, this guy did not have a lot of notoriety going into this season. A lot of people was like, when the Rockets signed, they was like, Christian, who was that? And he was over there balling, going to Detroit doing his thing. He was just under the radar. But Detroit wasn't winning games, so it did not matter. But I think that Houston is kind of in a similar situation to Detroit. I don't think it's his fault or any fault of their own. I think the organization just took an epic nosedive after they lost half of their talent and couldn't keep anybody happy. So they're in the midst of a 20-game losing streak, but he's just coming off injury. But he's still a 25-10 guy, or whatever you need, he's going to go get you. He can get a few blocks. He's going to go out there. He's going to score at will. It's looking real easy for him right now. He's looking like he's going to be a potential superstar. And it's rare to see great big men in this day and age because everybody just, the big man is getting lost. Everybody's shooting threes. Everybody can dribble. It's just great to see that there are still these 6'11", 7-foot guys that can hoop. Which leads us into number 1. The number 1 guy that you would want on your NBA team is Jordan Clarkson. A lot of people gonna think that's controversial, but he's hooping. I feel as though he's finally coming to grips with the fact that everybody don't need to be a superstar. And I think that's a narrative that us fans are pushing on a lot of these players, that everybody needs to be great and be a 30 and 4 and 6 guy, whatever crazy averages we want to think of. We want everybody to put up Westbrook stats when that's not necessary. You need that guy that's going to come off the bench and get you buckets. You can be a 6-man and make a career off of it. We've seen it done. Lou Williams has done it. Jamal Crawford has done it. I was going to say Jamal Adams, missing up sports. But you've seen this happen before. And those guys are essential pieces to championship teams. When you are just bought into the system where you don't have to be a starter. Okay, you got Mike Conley, he's hooping, and I don't necessarily fit with the starting lineup, but I can be the leader of this bench. That's all you need. You really just need guys to buy into that system. If a lot of players bought into not having to be the best person on the team or not making superstar money, you're still making millions of dollars. You're getting paid to play your passion. So you should be straight. If a lot of players bought into that mindset, a lot of teams would be better off. And Jordan Clarkson has bought into that mindset, and he's hooping. And he's definitely a player that a lot of NBA teams would love to have on their team right now because he has an ultimate green light. If he was a starter, he wouldn't have that green light. Everybody else on that starting lineup need touches. But as far as their second unit, you can go off. Go ahead and get you 40 from the second unit if you need to. But that is my top 3 NBA players that you would want on your team. Let me know if you guys disagree. If you got some other sleepers that weren't mentioned in this video. I mean, it's only 3 I could pick, but let me know who y'all picking for y'all top 3. in the comment section down below. Stay blessed.